meet people and sort of like have quiet and intimate moments with them to help with like the connection that I have with the person. My name is Tanya Thieleson. I live in Brooklyn, in Williamsburg. I like to think of my work as organic and quiet. Anytime that I have a chance to go out, taking photos of someone to also get to know them a little bit better, but also like go and explore, I think that's kind of like the ideal like shooting situation. As like a Norwegian, like outsider, you know, living in this country, like I have a fascination with American suburban culture. Being out in like in Wildwood is like one of my favorite things to do is just like shoot like photos of these like beautiful like mid-century buildings. So like I think as a photo location, this is kind of like one of the most like amazing things that I've just like stumbled upon. Nice. I spent a lot of time on trying to get better at directing people and also just kind of like being like approachable and like easy to work with so that I can work with people that can like open up and feel comfortable with that. More relaxed, just like bored on vacation. Yeah, that's the bored on vacation look. That's perfect.
That you got me with that.
Got it. Keeping my team small and sort of like and shooting like quote unquote like DIY, I think helps a lot for certain subjects to feel just like more comfortable. And face me. I can still hold a reflector and I can hold a light and I can be my own assistant. Like I'm very happy doing that. And I also just like being alone with people. I think this is good right here actually. Look at me. Great, it's beautiful. I usually like to be able to like change the position of my strobe because I love kind of like dramatic lighting, especially for this type of stuff. I feel like it's easier for me in a way to sort of control the type of lighting that I want, being able to kind of like go back and forth between something that is kind of flat and something that is like really dramatic. When I'm shooting someone, I'm not necessarily like thinking about everything that I'm doing. I kind of just like see where things go, and maybe that's like the wrong answer or something like that, but I think there's just like a lot more freedom to it when I work that way. It's hard to like direct people and like make them do specific things and still feel comfortable, and so I sort of just like see what they're capable of doing and then I take it from there. All right, perfect. Nice. Yeah, that's great. The way that we look at sort of like beauty in people or sort of like people being photogenic is just like concept or whatever. Maybe like spread your hands a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's good actually, right there. That's great. Yes, look at me. Yes, that's great. When you're shooting real people that have real stories, like for editorial like projects, you get a whole other atmosphere to it and a whole other story to it. It's nice, like everyone should like deserves to have a good photo of themselves, you know? Young photographers today are like in like a very like in the sweet position because they have so many resources just like on Instagram, and I think that like they already are like reaching out and kind of like doing the work to sort of build those communities and sort of like supporting each other. But I think also kind of like take it offline, you know, like it's not all on the internet. I think it's really important to have a community. It's extremely helpful to just like have a little group of people that you can trust, that you can also like share resources with. I feel like photography is like a constant like learning curve. I learn something new every day about like being a photographer, and by the time that I die, I'm still gonna be like, there's still gonna be like a whole like well of like knowledge that I just like never dipped into, and that's fine. It's totally fine.